All right, so to continue finish the application, we're gonna work on the front end. And in this case, we are going to use a mobile development approach to build a mobile app. Um, like I'm showing here, very simple three screens. We're gonna do a very simple splash screen followed by home screen where you can input the tasks one by one, and then you click on the button. That's gonna send a request to the server we already built, and this next screen gonna show you all the results. Pretty straightforward. Okay, so I'm gonna use Flutter to build this application, and just so that you have an idea on how we could build a front end to connect everything together. And of course, you can build a web application. You can use other tools to do the same thing. It's all fun. So here, Flutter, if you're not familiar with it, it's a very popular mobile development approach created by Google. And so we have a course for Flutter, but even if you haven't attended the course, you can follow tutorials, and it's not too bad. Besides, you have the ChatGPT to help you. Okay, so I'm gonna skip all the details about the Flutter itself. Right now, I just create a Flutter project, and it's just a template project. I'm gonna go to build the application based on this. Okay, so in this case, I'm gonna actually try to use ChatGPT as much as we can. Okay, so I'm gonna start from the first screen, which is a splash screen. Okay, I'm gonna just do the prompt. Okay, please help to generate the code for a simple splash screen for my Flutter app. Screen shows a simple text uh, title of the app. We'll give a name for the app. I'll call it Smart Scheduler. The screen waits for 2 seconds, and it will open the home screen. All right, let's see what we can get. And once they got the idea, they create a file called splash screen.dart. We're going to follow that one. And I'll create a new Dart file. All right, so it's going to create a widget with all the 2 seconds wait, and then here is just a simple text inside. All right, so I'm going to copy this code over. All right, looks like there's no errors. And then this is the kind of main home screen. All right, so I'm going to create a home screen first. All right. Okay. So for the app, we need to go to our first splash screen. But I'm going to skip all the technical details. I just want you to have an idea on how this app will look like. Okay, so again, if you want to learn more about Flutter, feel free to take some of the tutorials. So for the home screen, I'm going to do something like this. Actually, let me just try to generate all the code together. So this one, so this is the main file. It start the app, and then it's go to the splash screen first. This screen waits for 2 seconds. It will go to the home screen. Okay, so I'm going to change this one into my home page. That we can test out the whole app. Okay, so this one here, import library. All right, so let's run this app again. See what happens. So splash screen, smart scheduler, 2 seconds later, it comes to home screen. That's it. Okay, that's what we want. All right, so I'm gonna work on the home screen. All right, now please generate the code for the home screen, which allows users to input multiple tasks to finish each task. Um, Users need to type the name of the task and the estimate time in minutes to finish the task. We can use a list view to show all the tasks. Make sure users can choose to add more tasks and more tasks one by one. There should be a list that keeps tasks. In addition, there should be a field for the user to input the start time to work on all of these tasks. Let's see what they can generate. All right, so they define a class called task, which is the name and estimated time. Very good. So we're going to copy this one here. Let's go to the home screen. There should be a task. And then there's a little bug. Okay, so they miss a point, little period. And then here's the UI. Let's just see what it looks like. Okay, I'm going to change this one into a new page called my home page. Okay, so they move this task into a different file. Let's do the same thing. Call task. Okay, so we're going to move this one into the task file. Here, we'll call it home script. All right, let's just see what the app looks like so far with the things being generated. All right, home screen, start time, task name, estimate time. Okay, start time is 3 p.m. Task name is math homework. And estimate time to finish 57 minutes at a task. All right, this first one. The second one is soccer. Estimate time in 40 minutes at a task. Perfect. It's really simple. And it just works. And then the next one will be piano. And this one will be 25 minutes. And then you can see everything shows up. Okay, very good. Okay, so let's actually also make sure we know, okay, so here the task with all the lists, all right? And then now we need a button and then go to the next screen, okay? Back here. Please add one more button to this home screen that navigates to the next screen. We can, well, we can try to call the AI server first. So please add one more button to the home screen that calls the AI server to get the optimized results schedule. see what to do, where to add that button. So most of this actually the same thing. Okay, so we're not changing too much of this. Let's see where the button is going to show. This is the function. We're going to show the dialog and to simulate it. And then the button is, this is a task button. All right, here is a get on the schedule button. So let me just copy this code to see what happens. All right, so there's just one more button. Okay, so 4 p.m. soccer and 40 minutes. Okay, so I think that still works. CS 1, 35 minutes. So that looks like it still works. And then you click on the button, it's gonna show up here. Okay, just a simulation. Very cool. All right, now let's try the next one. Okay, let's still try to have this one generated. Now remember our server. I just deployed the server here. We have a URL, and this is the URL. And yeah, so I'm gonna give this also to ChatGPT. So now please generate the code based on home screen. So send a HTTP request to my backend server. The backend server has a HTTP API as follows: schedule dash tasks. This the task list is a spoon that combines all the tasks inputted. User store well the start time is basic string inputted in the text field. The task list should look like the following. And let's actually provide an example, which is something like this. Now, please only generate code to send this HTTP request. If the request is successful, please print the results as string followed result or schedule. But first of all, they told us we need to add a HTTP package. All right, so let's actually add this one first to our code. All right. And then this is how we're going to change the code to send HTTP. And it's mainly about this method right here. Okay, let's actually try to grab this home screen. And this was a placeholder. Now we just do change this one into a new version to send HTTP request. At the same time, I think we'll need to add the HTTP library, which is this part here. And then say first, find the stop this one and rerun. Okay, so now let's check here. So we're gonna get all the tasks and then form the string. And here is start time URL. So we're gonna form the URL. And then here we're gonna send request, check the response. If that's correct, I'm going to go to the schedule screen. Okay, so let's actually create one more here called schedule screen. Okay, so please change. Let's do this. Okay, so we're gonna show them what based on the return. Okay, this kind of return. So if you told them this is the return, how we can display this in the list view. Please generate code. Actually, let's test it first. Okay, for schedule screen that simply displays the schedule items in list view. The schedule items stored in JSON string flags or please also please make sure the schedule string takes JSON string input. Parses it so that the list of items display. See if that works. Looks like they want to define a model that can parse all the items. Let's see. All right, so let's just follow that. And we're going to create this class schedule item. Screen. See. I'll put them into the same file, so I don't need this anymore. Just very quick to check. So this one requires a string, which is pass string that we decode it and then just show everything. This one should work. Okay. This is schedule item. And then all we need to do is Just pass it. This will be changed into JSON screen. It's this. Screen. Import it. Okay, so let's actually see if that works. Run everything. If this one works, and then everything will be put together. So start from splash screen. Let's input the task. I'm gonna start from 5 p.m. Mass 15 minutes. Piano 30 minutes. Soccer 50 minutes. Right. So with that, I'm just gonna go to get optimized, see if that works. So I'm making a call. All right, looks like we got the results. Perfect. And then that shows up. Mass, piano. Let's see if that's correct. Yeah, mass 25 minutes, break, and then another mass, break, piano, soccer. All right. Yeah, so it looks like it's really good. All right. Anyway, so this is actually very quick demo on everything. The reason I show the Flutter is also to let you know that with ChatGPT, everything can be super fast. Think about all this logic where you do all the formula string and then parse it to use the list view. Traditionally, you gotta go back and forth to Google and search, and now everything can be just generated. Okay, this is how you put everything together. Okay, so if you want to learn more about Flutter, and I will also provide some more resources for you. But you can also do web application, React, or any other tools you want. All right, so that's all for this application.